This is Midday Sunday. Our guest today is the Honorable Curran Price. He is the representative of the new 9th District in the Los Angeles City Council, and he was the chair of the committee that pushed through this $15 an hour pay increase, minimum wage pay increase, but there's a lot more to that than just that. We've got a couple more items that are part of the pay increase, but don't relate directly to it. And I think we've got, yes, do we have, Kathy, or did we run out of all of those? Yes. There's the tentative budget, which has got nothing to do with this, but right. This was, you passed this on Thursday.
Yes.
$8.6 billion, that's a $500 million increase. Some people would look at that $500 million and say, what's going on here?
Well, you know, I think the mayor certainly has enunciated a clear path of bringing back services, of improving services in our city. And so there's money in there now to get the sidewalks clean, to get the streets clean, to clean the alleys, a number of things that have been neglected over the years. But his Clean Streets, Safe Street program is really taking hold, especially in some areas of the city that have been neglected over the years. And let me just say, it really has been a collaborative effort. The mayor, as you know, was certainly instrumental in starting the conversation in our city about raising the wage, quickly embraced by members on the city council. And in fact, my colleagues, Nuri Martinez and Mike Bonin, did some real heavy lifting with my other colleagues to really move this forward. And so while I get the credit as being the chair, it really has been a real team effort, a real collaborative effort. And I think that's what we are feeling about the city. The city, you know, the city is on the upswing, and there are a few more dollars around. We got to be mindful, we got to be careful, but we can be strategic. And so I think we're focusing these dollars on human services, on quality of life issues that really are making a difference in the lives of everyday people. That's why raising the minimum wage is so important. You know, it's not fair to have people working 3 or 4 jobs just to make ends meet. And when we look at $15, Tony, it's only about $31,000 a year. And as you know, it's difficult to live on that in Los Angeles.
Yes,
yes. So it's a holistic approach that we have to take. Raising the wage is not the panacea. It's not the silver bullet. We still got to be doing some other things, creating more jobs, creating better jobs, providing better education, providing more housing. But raising the wage is something that we can do now, and I'm happy that the city is taking the positive, progressive steps forward to make that happen. You know,
to be perfectly blunt, the 9th District, part of downtown Los Angeles, most of South Los Angeles, it's an area where it's a lot easier to find economically deprived people than in many of the other districts.
Absolutely.
Is that a weight on your shoulders?
It's a big weight on my shoulders. I mean, I talk to people every day. I'm confronted with the realities of homeless encampments in my neighborhoods, confronted with the reality of people not working, confronted with the reality of people working 3 or 4 jobs just to make ends meet. You know, and so they can't come to the PTA meetings. They can't come to the block club meetings, you know, and so they're not civically engaged. They're not engaged in the lives of their children because they're trying to work to make ends meet and doing it on meager wages. And so, you know, we talk about maybe as many as 600,000 or 700,000 Los Angelinos are going to benefit from this. The boats are going to be raised. And a large percentage of them live in my district. A large percentage of them are the janitors, the nurses, the custodians, you know, those that are serving food, there's those that are picking up the plates, those that are washing the dishes in the back of the house. And so we're really embarking upon not just an experiment, but I think a real moral obligation to improve the quality of life for as many people as we can.
So what's it like for you? You're on other committees besides?
Yes, yes. I chair the Economic Development Committee. Right. I'm also on Art and Parks, on Public Works, on a new ad hoc committee for the homelessness. And so I've got a full schedule.
So what's it like for you, representing the 9th District? You walk into a committee meeting or you sit down at council, and you need to make alliances. You need to be perfectly blunt. You need to wheel and deal with some of the other council members, the 14 others, who represent more affluent areas.
Correct.
And they're looking at Curran Price and saying, well, you know, they don't have a lot of money. Maybe a lot of them. Maybe there's not a big voter turnout. Why should I pay attention?
Well, unfortunately, or fortunately, you know, we all have issues that are common. I mean, homelessness is not just an issue in the 9th District now. It's an issue citywide. We're having problems with that. good earning, good paying jobs are not just an issue in the Ninth, issues in other parts of the city as well. But I think that having relationships with members helps. I had the opportunity of serving with several in Sacramento. I knew them there. Had friendships before. And I think that we are all focused on really trying to improve the quality of life for citizens here in Los Angeles. This is a special window. It's a window of opportunity, if you will. And at the local level, I think that with the leadership of the mayor and the council president, Wesson, we have a council that's energized, that's excited, that is motivated to really make a change, and to make a change now. To make a change now and to do what we can, leveraging limited resources. The second largest city in this country, you know, the place everybody wants to be. And we've got to make sure that we are doing all we can to provide resources so that families and children can, you know, live the kinds of lives that we expect.
Yeah. We'll take one more break. When we do that, we'll chat some more. Let's take the break now.